It was a train wreck.
I was real nervous about telling my story in court, because I knew there was a lot of holes and whatnot, and my timeline was basically a circle, So I was getting ready for Don's lawyers to really lay into me. And that was around the time Don started eating his chocolates.
Each morning in court, his brother would bring him a box of chocolates, and he would eat each chocolate and kind of comment on what each filling was.
I'd say, oh, this one's gonna be cherry, and oh, ooh, it's cherry, or, this one's gonna be coconut.
He was just naming off every single filling to these chocolates, and I thought, I'm gonna be fine.
If I was his lawyer, I would have said, cool it with the chocolates.
Of course, Dad was beginning to suffer from dementia by the time the trial rolled around, and for some reason he got it into his head that Don was a Nazi sympathizer, and he tried to wrestle him to the ground. People say there should have been a mistrial, but I do think my father did his best to represent Don Lintle. But some people you just can't defend, no matter how innocent they are.
I butchered my story. I mean, the lawyers caught me in about 500 lies, but I think the jury likes me just because I wasn't Don,
In his closing statement, the prosecutor played a long track from a jazz guitar album that Don listened to the day of the murder. And Don, God bless him, he closed his eyes and snapped along, just loving
it. That kind of thing.
When the judge said death, the whole place lit up. I have never seen a standing ovation in the courtroom. I mean, people were happy.
I think we provided an open and shut case. No, there was no physical evidence, but if you take one look at him, you can tell he should be behind bars.
Someone said to me, would you do it again? I said, I don't know what you're talking about, but I would do it 1,000,000 times again. To you, to anybody. They said, are you a threat? I said, you bet I'm a threat. I'm a threat to everybody. Watch it.
Do I think he's innocent? Maybe.
Then why do you think he's behind bars?
Maybe if he had rocked out the poison, Maybe if he had let a man play his tapes, who knows? Things could have gone different. But I'm the only one that knows.
You're the only one that knows what?
That I did it.
Well, everyone knows you did it.
They do.
Yeah, they can tell from the film.
Will you make it obvious? Or?
Well, we're gonna just cut it together. It'll be pretty clear that you did it.
Well, that's not good. But Don just sucks,
Yeah. He is pretty annoying.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Do I think Robbie did it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about that. Maybe. That's a good question. Why did he do it? Did he do it? Do you know? You should let me know. That'd be interesting to find out.
The host is charming.
That's the one.